chat series for the next tournament that you're going to want to hit up. So mark your calendars for May 24th to the 26th, the Texas Blast. I have the promoter here, D Petway, promoting it for the second year with his wife. How are you doing today, D?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing, Isabella?
Good. Excited to have you on. All right. So the
Thank
Texas
you.
Blast, you've got an awesome flyer here highlighting a bunch of different top tier competitors. Tell me a little bit more about sort of the theme, how you're feeling ahead of this event.
So the Texas Blast, it's actually a fall off from my original tournament, which was Jam On Nationals with Jason Holmes. We've been throwing Jam On Nationals for probably about 12, 13 years, and now this is my since Jason and I decided to go different ways. He has his tournament, I have my tournament now. This is my second year doing my tournament, but I kept the theme of music and martial arts. So we have a live DJ that's spinning through the whole tournament on both days, and it's just an awesome event. And I have people from Mexico and all over coming to the tournament.
All right, so talking about some of those people coming to the tournament, let's start with some of the things that set uh, events apart or the seminars that are being offered, right? It's like a double opportunity to compete, to practice, but also to learn a bit more. Tell me more about who you're bringing in because those are some top level names.
Yeah, so point fighting professionals are coming in. It's on my flyer if you've been to other tournaments that we've been to. Devin Hopper, Tariq Saint, and Kevin Walker are all coming in for that Friday on the 24th to throw a 5-hour seminar.
Wow,
So that's
that's
gonna
a
be
full day.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. Those guys want to come in. They said they want to do 5 hours. I was like, wow, okay. Bailey was supposed to be in, but he had a previous engagement that he forgot about. So we're gonna miss Bailey on this round, but he'll be back, at the next one. So that's pretty cool. And then so that's Friday before the tournament. The tournament is actually a Saturday Sunday tournament. So we'll do all the black belt stuff on Saturday, all the adult black belt stuff on Saturday, and all the juniors on Sunday. And then after the tournament on Sunday, we have another super seminar with Haley Glass and Alex Mencias. So Team Paul Mitchell is all over this event. Um, so we like to do the forms after because we don't want anybody messing with your form before the tournament. You get to your seminar and then you get to the tournament and mess up because of something you learned at the seminar and didn't quite get down. So we decided to do the seminar after the tournament
That yeah,
because it's
that's
Memorial Weekend.
That's great. Obviously, that comes from just your perspective as a martial artist, coach,
Hmm.
instructor, kind of knowing the mindset of some of those kids because it can get a little overwhelming. So it's awesome to regroup after the tournament and get a fresh perspective to look ahead to the next one. So 5 hours
Exactly.
is a long time, but that sounds like a great opportunity because each of them bring their own flavor. How long
Yes.
have you, in your promoting experience, kind of been bringing in seminars, and how have you seen that be an attraction for some of the competitors?
Honestly, sometimes it's not such a big attraction, but I continue to do it anyway because, if one or two people get something out of it, then I've done my job. And it also depends on where you are. Like if you've done tournaments in Mexico, you bring somebody in Mexico, man, everybody goes to that seminar, because they want to learn from, all these people. But when you have a place, especially such as Houston, I mean, we have so much talent here in this
Mhm.
area that it's hard to bring in fighters and stuff like that because we have so much talent here in Houston itself. Like I reveal in one of my posters, that's one of my things too. Every year, they don't know who's going to be on the stage posters. This is going to be one of my stage posters. So, here's a sneak peek. RG is going to be one. Uh,
Awesome.
and RG has been at my tournament since day one. So he's been coming all 13, 14 years, and he's won, oh my God, so many grand champions. He was the first one to win double grands, forms and fighting. And if you know about my tournament, we give away the record for the grand champion. Everybody wanted that gold record, but now we switched it to platinum. So now everybody wants that platinum record for grand champion.
Yeah, we were going to talk about some of the awards, right?
Mm.
The specific flavors. So the record, and I remember, I think talking maybe to you or to Ryan George or someone who's gotten the record before, just talking about those cool type awards that are different than maybe your traditional guy kicking. So tell me a little bit
Yeah.
more about that's for grands, but what about, those younger kids or, those second, third places? What are they potentially getting to take home? That's still an accomplishment.
So one thing different that I do from a lot of different tournaments, like my medals, they're 5-inch medals of of the tournament logo, and everybody first, second, and third gets those medals. And on the ribbon, I don't even have a place on it. And I started doing that a few years ago because I noticed that even if you have first, second, or third on it, once you leave the tournament, who cares?
Mhm.
It's just a keepsake that you want in your house. And if you have like tournament logos and stuff on the ribbon, people like that a little bit more.
Mhm.
So that's one thing that I do different too. I give away, the same good size medal, and they're really nice and heavy. I should have had one with me, but so that's for all of my places. But for my junior grand champions, I have a plaque that is sublimated, that has different fighters or whatever theme of that year on that one, especially for the underbelts, because they're very important as well. A lot of people don't look at the underbelts for the things that they do, but they're very important to what we do because they're the up and coming. So we try our best to take care of our underbelts, and they really love that award. I started that about 2 years ago, and I've gotten so much positive feedback about it, so I continue doing that. Excuse me. Also, for the open weight, we're starting an open weight title belt.
Mm.
Myself and Tony Cattengale, he put up one title belt, and so I said, you know what, I'll put up the other one. And it's about a $500-600 title belt that's going to the open weight winner of the men and the women. So they're getting a title belt with that. I mean, along with cash as well. We're doing $500 per grands for women fighting, men fighting, seniors, creative forms, creative weapons, traditional. So yeah, we're doing a lot for this tournament, along with the record for those. And then we have the battle of the cities, Atlanta versus Houston. So team ATL versus team PTKO. We're putting that down, and then after we do it at my tournament, we're gonna go to Marcel's tournament in Atlanta and revisit that. So whoever wins this one, they gotta continue holding that title going to Atlanta.
That's so fun. It's kind of like when you have this is a much lesser competitive comparison metaphor that I'm
Mhm.
giving, but kind of like the softball events where one
Mhm.
team gets to hold the trophy, and then every year it's like that
Yeah.
competition from who's going to keep it, who's not. So, okay, there are so many fun elements to the Texas Blast. Let's though get into some of the nitty gritty, some of the things that maybe planning purposes will be helpful for. So it's in
Okay.
Houston. Is
Mhm.
that my understanding?
Yes, it's in Houston at the Houston Marriott West Chase.
Houston Marriott West Chase. Tell me, because it's a multi-day event, maybe is there block rooms? Is it filling up? Do people need to kind of get their stuff into motion?
Yes, with the rooms, the cutoff date is May 10th, and they've switched management. So May 10th is their hard cutoff. So if you go to my Facebook page and any other social media that I have, you'll find the room block link where you can go and book your room for our tournament price. And it's going really fast. So you better make sure that you get your room. So May 10th is that cutoff. The good thing about the Marriott is the tournament's at the hotel, the seminars are at the hotel. You don't have to leave for anything. Everything is there. You get tired, go up to your room. That's
Mm.
one of the things I like about throwing my tournament at the hotel that everybody's going to be staying at. And we've also been in this hotel for probably about 10 years.
Yeah,
So,
as a competitor, I used to love that. I used to hate having to walk across the street or get an Uber or something. It's just
mhm.
the nice thing of exactly. You go up to your room and you relax for a little bit. Houston itself is a city then, so people don't need to rent a car. They could just fly in. What about any suggestion in terms of food in the area? People are going to be able to walk and stuff like that.
Yes, we're on one of the main strips, Westheimer, where there's food places all up and down Westheimer that's in walking distance. Chili's, McDonald's. We have upper class restaurants and things like that if that's what you want to do. So, any and everything is on that strip for everybody.
Okay, awesome. Super
Mhm.
convenient. Okay, May 24th and 20 through 26th,
Yes.
we've covered. We need to also cover registration. So if people are
Mhm.
looking on, maybe they'll be looking on my Eventex or Mad Action. Sometimes they can see a list, but they need to know this website at the bottom here, right, of your flyer.
Yes, eventsreg.org. That's who we're doing registration through right now. We've done through registration through them for the last couple of years. So all you need to do is go to eventsreg.org and you'll see Texas Blast. And it's pretty simple, just click on register and do your thing. It lets you know what day everything is and all that.
We're
So
getting a
it's
little
basically.
Oh, sorry. We're getting a little closer. Is there any early bird date registrations we need to know about? Have they passed?
Yes, one has already passed, but the second one cuts off May 15th. So by May 15th is that second tier that you need to register by. And I think right now it's 70, and then it'll go up to 80 after May 15th. So you really want to start getting those registrations in. And until I became a promoter, and I really didn't understand those tiers until, just recently, but they're very important, guys. So start making those registrations. And unless you're like me, sometimes I miss them and I just have to pay that full price. And it's just what we do. This is the business we're in.
Right.
Mhm.
What are you most excited about for this year?
Believe it or not, I'm actually excited about this seminar. Kevin and Devin are two of my really good friends, and just to have those guys out, along with RG and all these guys that's been coming to my tournament, Willie Hicks, it's going to be really good to see all these guys again, together again.
Now, question. Sometimes when athletes host seminars at events, they don't necessarily compete at the same event. Are they planning on hitting the mat, to your knowledge, to put on a show?
Knowing Kevin and Devin, most likely they'll be competing.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
always fun to just have that talent there to give those lessons, but also to show them off a bit because they're always such exciting things to spectate.
Yeah, and it's going to be really exciting to see all these guys, world champions. And when I say that, I mean world champions. Not everybody, oh, I'm a world champion. No, these guys are true and proven world champions, because they've done it over and over and over. And the Kevin and all them, they went and won Waco World. So
Mm-hmm.
they're on top of the planet right now.
Yeah, I think Alex just. I know Bailey's not going to be, but I know that he's part of the brand, the crew.
Yeah,
But I think Alex just posted in his opinion, the best pound for pound point fighter, Bailey. So it's a
I
great
would agree.
crew that you've got coming down there. It's going to be so exciting. And do people question about the seminar? Do people need to register in advance for it?
No, you don't have to register in advance, but you can go to when you go to registering for the tournament on eventsreg.org, it is on that as well. So you can register online through that as well.
Okay.
But you can also do it at the door. And the price for the one seminar for the 5 hour seminar is 125. And for 5 hours, 125, man, that's a steal. That,
That
that
is a steal because I remember paying for private lessons for an hour with one coach before a tournament. I think the rate was like 85
yeah,
bucks for 1 hour with one coach. You're getting 5 hours with what is it, three of
three.
them?
Three world class champions, for 5 hours, 125. Now private lessons going rate is $100 minimum,
Yeah, wow.
you know. And then for the second seminar with Haley and Alex, it's $100, but they're doing 2 hours. So, you're still kind of getting the bang for your buck. And what I did also is if you do both seminars, is only 175. So you're getting like $50 off if you do both seminars.
Okay. Well, awesome. That sounds like a
Mhm.
good deal. Well, I'm so excited to see the event, the pictures. Is there anything else that we missed that you really want to highlight for the Texas Blast?
Yeah. Also that we are WKC. We are qualified for WKC, so you can qualify to go to Detroit to Richard Plowden's tournament and qualify for Worlds. So we are the only Texas WKC tournament. So
That's
if you're
important.
doing
Anybody in the
WKC,
state.
yeah, if you're doing WKC, then Texas Blast is a tournament for you to be at. We're also now affiliated with the league. You can also get points with the league with Tony Cattengale. So if you're doing the league world finals at the end of the year in November, then come to Texas Blast, get your points for the league. And I also have to mention the museum. for Gary Lee with the Museum of Sport Karate. We're a 5 point rated with a Museum of Sport Karate with Gary Lee. So we got a lot of good ratings.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, yeah, all of this sounds so great. Not surprised at all, given you've been doing this for over a decade. So everything is all your ducks are in order. In order. So awesome to see that, and I'm so excited to bring on the post show winner that you picked because since it is Point Fighter
Yes.
Live approved, you'll have a power ring. Those rings are hefty too as well, and super
Yeah.
fun for you to choose who that will be.
Yes, and that would be awesome too. I think I was one of the first to start giving a power ring out to forums competitors, and I think Ramel Gargolas was the first one to get it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, is he on your? No, he's not on your
Yeah,
flyer. Oh, yes, he
Ramel
is.
is
He's
on
right
fire. Yep,
there.
right there.
Right there in the middle. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, Dee,
but
thanks so
thank
much for
you.
coming on to the Power Chat series, and good luck on the Texas Blast in May. It's coming up
May.
soon.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.